Tonight, we unlock a text that was never meant for ordinary eyes. A book that claimed to summon, bind, and even destroy the most terrifying spirits known to the ancient world. Welcome to Singularity Animations, the home of forgotten legends, ancient mysteries, and stories too dangerous to be ignored. Today we are talking about the chilling tale of the Book of Seven Demons, Incantations too dangerous to read. Over 4,000 years ago, in the temples of Mesopotamia, clay tablets held more than trade records or royal decrees. They contained power. The priests, known as asipu or exorcists, were guardians of secret knowledge. Their role was not only to heal the sick or read the stars, but to stand between mankind and the world of spirits. Some tablets were hymns of praise. Others described how to banish ghosts. But a handful were so feared that they were hidden away, broken, or cursed. Among these, one collection became infamous, the so-called Book of Seven Demons. The Babylonians called them the Sebitti, the seven evil spirits. According to one Assyrian text preserved in the British Museum, they were described as, "They are seven, they are seven. In the depths of the ocean, they are seven. They are neither male nor female. They are storms that know no rest." Each demon represented a destructive force. The storm wind, who ripped the roofs from houses. The devourer, who emptied the fields and starved the cattle. The fiery breath, bringer of plague. The night prowler, who strangled sleepers. The venomous one, who poisoned wells and rivers. The breaker, who toppled mountains and walls. And death itself, the silent end of all things. Together, they were chaos incarnate, opposed only by the protective gods and the bravery of human priests. The Book of Fire, Maqlû. What we call the Book of Seven Demons is drawn largely from the Maqlû series, a collection of incantations and rituals against witchcraft, discovered in Nineveh's royal library by archaeologists in the 19th century. The word Maqlû means burning, and that is exactly what the rituals demanded. Priests performed them at midnight, kindling fires, casting effigies of wax or clay into the flames while chanting, "Evil demons, evil spirits, you are seven. I name you, I bind you, I burn you. May the fire consume your power." But here lies the danger. To banish them, you first had to summon them by name. One wrong syllable, one broken ritual, and the priest risked unleashing the very forces he sought to control. Few know that the Maqlû tablets weren't used only for defense. Letters from the Assyrian king Esarhaddon, now preserved in the state archives of Assyria, describe priests using rituals to curse rival kings, sending disease into their households and famine into their lands. Other tablets have been found deliberately smashed, in Abusch, in Babylon, and Uruk, as if later generations feared their contents. In some cases, they were buried beneath temple floors with written warnings. He who reads this tablet without the god's blessing will be devoured by dogs and birds of the underworld. Archaeologists such as Reichel Borger and Tzvi Abusch, who studied these texts in the 20th century, note that some incantations were so elaborate that only a highly trained asipu could perform them, perhaps intentionally, to keep dangerous power out of common hands. The ancients believed words themselves carried power. To speak the names of the seven aloud, even outside ritual, was like opening a door. And even today, whispers of this belief remain. In rural Iraq and Syria, local traditions warn against reading certain ancient names copied from museum tablets. Some villagers say shadowy figures, nightmares, or sudden sickness follow those who dare. It may sound like superstition, but even modern scholars take precautions. When the Maqlû series was first translated, some passages were intentionally withheld from publication. They survive only in closed academic archives considered too dangerous or too controversial for general release. Fragments of the Maqlû incantations are now kept in the British Museum, Tablet BM 121206 among others, and the Iraq Museum in Baghdad. One particularly haunting piece reads, "Spirits who rise from the grave, who walk in darkness. I burn you, I bury you, I silence you. Return no more to the land of the living." To modern ears, this sounds like horror fiction. But for the Babylonians, it was daily reality. Every illness, every sudden death, every storm could be the work of demons. And these texts were their only shield. The story of the 7 demons is not just one of horror, but of human courage. The priests who read these spells knew the risk. To name a demon is to invite it. Yet they did so anyway, to protect their people. It raises a question that still echoes today. Should all knowledge be available? Or are some truths too dangerous to reveal? Perhaps that is why these tablets were hidden, shattered, cursed. Not because they were useless, but because they were too powerful. The Book of 7 Demons has not vanished. Its fragments lie in museums, in archives, and in the ruins of temples still buried beneath the sands of Iraq. The words can still be read. The names can still be spoken. And perhaps, somewhere, the 7 still wait, silent, patient, eager for someone to call them again. Thank you for watching Singularity Animations. If this journey into Mesopotamian darkness intrigued you, let us know. Would you dare to read the Book of 7 Demons if you found it? Or would you bury it again, never to risk the chance? Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and join us as we uncover more mysteries, more myths, and more forbidden secrets from the ancient world.